This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, in our earlier session, we have discussed about the for loop. Now we will discuss about the while loop. Before going to the while loop, what is the drawbacks with for loop? So we will discuss that one. Then after we will move to the while loop. Okay, so we first of all we will discuss what is the drawbacks with for loop. Then after what is the necessity to learn the while loop. Okay, now here. Okay. I will take one example. By that example, you can easily understand. Come on. So suppose you know very well, Falu will read that a file information maybe line by line, or if it is separated by spaces also. Just I will again recapitulate that previous topics. Just here I will create a file that is a. Is there any files here? Okay, nothing is there. So now I will create a file ABC. Here I will write A B C D E F. So just see what will happen with for loop. Just I will write the for loop here. For I, we can no need to write in everything in shell. We can also write on the terminal also. I in ABC. So for I is one variable. So that variable I'm sending to the each and every line of the ABC file. That is nothing but cat ABC. So cat ABC nothing but we will get that all the words information. Yes, first line complete information what we have in the ABC file. Next do what I say just echo print I, then I use the done. What happened here? A B C D E F is there. So what is the actual content of ABC? A B C D E F is there. Actually, the complete ABC files information we have in one line, they are separated by a spaces. Yes, so complete it takes as a first argument, and it's a second argument iteration, third iteration argument, fourth argument iteration. Suppose if I edit the same file ABC, just I will take hello, see 1 minute, hello world, good, cool. Okay, just see here what will happen if I arranging my data in line by line. What will happen? Wait. So what is there now? Previously from first of all I arranged it in a line with separated by spaces. Field are separated by spaces. Now here I arranged the file data in line by line. Okay. Now see here what is the output here? Just here same for loop. So hello world Google, everything is good. Okay. Suppose what is my requirement is same thing again. I will edit the same ABC file. Now just I take that ABC. Sorry, we have same ABC file. Now what I'm going to do here? Now I will give some commands: date, calendar, and next present working directory. What will happen? Just to see here. This is my file information. Caret ABC. Now I will write a for loop for I in what is that? Cat ABC. So complete output will come. First one, what will happen? So I will call $i nothing but dollar is nothing but is a from now value at I variable. Value at I variable. What is the first value? It is a date. Date will be come to the variable I, and here it will be execute. And now see here your output. So this is the first one, date, and next one it's a calendar. Next one is a present working day. Now up to here everything is good with the for loop. Now I will create a problem, not a problem. So that is a drawback of the for loop. So again I go to the same file. What is our file name? That is a ABC. Now suppose I want to find out which PWD. Which PWD means from where we are getting the PWD file. So PWD file. What will happen here? So sh. Suppose what is the information we have in cat ABC? Sorry. ABC. So date, calendar, present working directory. Suppose if you type which PWD, we will get we are getting from the bin, from bin. Okay. Now if I write the same for loop for this one, what is your output? So first of all, when I call this script, where it is, from here. Okay, present working directory. Then after, good, where I executed. Okay, this is my execution. So first of all, we got the date and calendar and present working directory PWD. When I use the PWD, what is my next argument? That is a which PWD. That time we are getting that error. So it is giving some unknown message to you. Yes, it's not giving to proper message. So which PWD? It is from the bin password, but it's getting some different output. Why it is happening means when you send the argument to the for loop, it will treat in two ways only. Suppose if you send that word arguments in a line, if it is separated, so it treat as a which is a one command, bash is a one command. So if it is separated by what is that? Suppose this is the first one, first argument, it is second argument, it is the third argument, it takes as a fourth argument, it is a fifth argument. Yes. So the first command, second command, third command, fourth command. But our requirement is this complete thing as a one command. Actually, suppose if you type which, what is that? Nothing will. This is your output. Bash it will execute it perfectly. Not a problem to you. So what is the intention? When you pass that arguments to the follow, so it will treat as a one command. Where if it is separated by space, that is the second argument. So it's the first command argument, second argument, third argument. So our intention is a completely as a one argument, but for loop is treating as it's a two different arguments. Got it? Suppose if you give one more value to this one, suppose ABC, see, I will do one thing here. What is that? ABC. Now I will append some text to after PW. Suppose L, who am I? Now you will get the here. SH. What is that? For loop. No. Where is your for loop? Cat ABC. I will write again for I in cat ABC do $I and done. So this is by we are getting some error statements with the which command. Then after it is giving the present working directory and this is a ls information. The drawback is if you providing a command with the two words, this is completely one argument. This is one command actually, which PW is of one command. But for loop is taking which is a one argument and PW is a one argument. If it takes like that, there is no output to you. Yes. So this problem we can overcome by using the while loop. Okay. See here, what will happen here? So while loop, what will happen in while loop? So while loop treat has a complete line as a one argument. Again, I'm repeating. What is the advantage? This is most useful in real times also. It will treat as complete line as a one argument. Yes. So the problem with the for loop is, so reading a line, it is dividing the separate field separate is the space. Or you are giving a one word for each and every line, it is not a problem with for loop. In complete a line, you are separating your arguments or commands with spaces, it is not a problem. Suppose if you want to make a command with two arguments, suppose which bash, which date. So for loop is treating as a which is different argument, date is argument, but our intention is different. So now we will overcome this problem. We will overcome this problem by using the for loop. What I'm saying to you? For loop treat as every line as a complete one argument. Complete one argument. There is no don't take it as a complete one line as a complete arguments. So first argument you have to give in a one line. Second argument, maybe it's a combination of the two or three words, but complete one line it takes as a one argument. Okay, before going that one, you have to learn that what is the syntax of the for loop. So just while keyword word and you have to give the condition, and you can also take the condition whatever, you can take the here read variable also, and everything is not same. Then you have to write a do and done. Yes, it is a while loop. I'm telling also while loop only. So I'm telling to you drawbacks of the for loop. Again, I'm comparing with the while loop now. So what is the drawback here for loop? So it won't read as a which PW as a one command. It's treating as a different argument commands which and PW LS. And now we will overcome these things by using the while loop. So while condition do and done, and here you have to write that executable commands. See here, you know very well. I think it's right time to explain to you. So I will explain the runtime. That is another problem too. But before that one, I will change this one. My intention is I want to send this complete. Now here two words are there actually. If I send these things to for loop, it treat as a differently. But I will execute same thing by while loop. What will happen here? First of all, I will write that basic program. Vi, what is that? While dot sh. Okay. Now first I will write it while. While. I will use the read line. So what is now read is a command, line is a variable. Please concentrate. It's a variable. You can take not line. Suppose you can take L, not a problem. You can take anything. ABC, not ABC is a file name is there. Suppose just for your understanding, you take the line ln. Okay. So what will happen? What will do ln? See here. Now first you have to write do and die. This is common for all the loops. Here, what I'm going to write here. Just I'm sending echo print. Echo means for the print ln. So what will happen when I send a file to the while loop? So it will read each and every line of the file line by line. I will send a file. To this while loop. So it will read by one variable, that is ln. So what will happen? It will read by line or word by word. We will see that thing now. Okay, how to send a file? So you know very well, some of one friend is asked us at the time of the explanation. We are sending the one file just for reading purpose only. We are sending this is a reading purpose only. Now the thing is, just reading purpose, not required also. So otherwise, before this thing, I will explain one more problem. Then I will give the clarity to you. For just 5 minutes, keep away this one. I will explain some basic example for the while loop. Then you can easily understand. I think. So just concentrate. What I said. While you can also mention the condition and do and done. I will explain some basic what I explained to you. See, we try to create vi test.sh. So first of all, I'm asking a number from the user. Better to for good practice at the first time as a beginner. Read, enter a number. We will print up to that from 1. Okay, I'm asking a number. Suppose user given a 50, I will print from 1 to 50. So I will store that value in there. Okay, now while I will be writing the while loop. See here, while suppose variable dollar value at var is greater than or equals to how we will do. Suppose what is the present value? Suppose user entered 20. Suppose the condition value is greater than or equals to 50. No 50. Give a minute. I'm taking. Suppose user entered 10. I'm checking the value is 28. Suppose what we have to do. I will do one thing, read variable, enter a number. We will print from given number 1 to given number 20. So first I will write that action. Suppose what I'm going to do here. I think I will take one more variable. So I take here one more variable. This is a process of thinking about the programming. Suppose ls, I'm taking one more variable ls. What I'm going to do here, ls is a variable there. Var2 is equals to var2 plus backticks also you can use var2 minus 1. It is also good, just not decreasing. Actually, okay, it is also increasing, also not a problem. Plus 1. Okay, I'm saying, suppose user entered 1. Suppose what is that? Var value is greater than equals to 50. It will do, and then var2. So presently I will take var2 value equals to 0. 1. So first of all, it will, what is the output? Suppose user entered, so we will store this value in already in variable var. Okay, user entered 20. Suppose understand. So I was starting from the 1. So variable var2 value is 1. It is stored with 1. Now 1 is greater than no less than 1 is less than 250. Yes, if condition is true, so it will print that value. Okay, now next again var2 value is increased by 1. Now presently value is 2. 1 is previously 1, now again added 1. So again I'm adding the 1 plus 1 2. 2 is less than 250. So let's we see that explanation. Execute. We will execute this thing. What will happen? Test.sh. Entered a number. Suppose entered a number 12. At number line 6 we are getting one error. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Dollar symbol is not there. Sh test.sh. 12. So what happened here? When I providing a number, suppose 100. Actually, we have one. I think here one where we no. What is our previous command? I will write some text 1 to your number. Now it is good to you. Sh test.sh. I'm giving suppose 12. So from 1 to 12 we are getting that output. So just try to understand that this is for arithmetic operation. This is for the learning purpose only. There is no use to cat test and see here. I am getting a input from the user. First of all, this is a line information. And taking one variable, that is a variable name is var2 storing with 1. The user entered a number, that is a var. The value will be stored here. Okay. Now, what is a while condition? This is important thing actually. First of all, var2 is nothing but we are stored with 1. 1 is less than 2. Given number, what is that given number? Just assume now the user entered a value 50. Your value is 50. Now understand at the first iteration, presently it is 1. 1 is less than 250. Yes. If this condition is true, it will execute. Do and run black will execute. Yes, echo var2. What is the first information? That is a 1. And next one, if you leave like that only, it is a if you don't write this condition, you will get the unlimited output. Right? There is no termination for that one. So 1 is always to 50. So it is a complete repetition only. So if you don't provide this condition, there is no endpoint for this loop. You can try without this condition also. Next thing, what I'm going to do here, Again, where to value. Suppose this is first line executed, second line executed, third time execution time, it will verify to you where to equals to. I'm adding the value. Where to present value is 1. Again, I'm increasing with 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So before going to the done, again we verify again the condition. Again, present value is not 1. Here present is 2. 2 is less than 250. Yes. Again it verify. Now present is it will print the 2 here. Again present value is 2 plus 1 is nothing but 3. Like that up to 50, 49 there is no problem to you. We are give less than or equals to. So up to 50 to 50 there is no problem. 50 is less than or equals to 50, right? When it is value increased to 51, now 51 is not less than or equals to 50. That's time that loop will be terminated from the execution. So this is normal example. This is a creation only. Okay. Some more I will explain to you. Without the condition, what will happen? Suppose vi blue.sh while see here if 1 is greater than 2, 0, do done echo line x. I better try use the sleep. Sleep is nothing but it will hold you for a while. Suppose I'm taking 2. Now just understand what will your output. Is there any endpoint to you? There is no endpoint to. Why? Because it's every time what I provided 1 is greater than 1 is greater than to the 0 only. So 1 is greater than to the 0 only. Suppose if I remove that sleep, you can understand what will happen. So it's going on only. See here. So there is no end point. Why? Because always the condition is true. It is repeating only, repeating that one. Yes, use the control C. So this is for the normal explanation. I hope you it's clear. Now come to the actual topic. What is our last I created file here? Wait, is that okay? Come to the VI while.sh. Okay, now that is a basic explanation. Now try to understand. Actually, we have one file is there. What is that? Cat ABC. Cat ABC. Clear the screen. Cat ABC. Cat ABC. Now, when I try to read this one, execute this one, at this point we are getting there is no output. Now I try to execute the same thing with a while loop. Okay, what I'm going to write? I will write the direct while loop here only. While and taking the one condition read line. But what about the line? Line variable is there. From where it will read that file information? I will tell that to you. So do just I'm saying echo line. Next done. Here I'm using the special operator. That is my file name is ABC. ABC file input I am redirecting to the giving that a file input to another one. Yes, it is also same thing only. It's a reverse orderly we are giving. Suppose previously we are using what is that ls greater than abc. Suppose simply understand here the output of ls command we are redirecting to the abc file. Here also abc file reversely is there. Now previously abc greater than done is there. Now I am giving the file name. The file input we are sending to the while loop, and each and every line of the while loop it takes by line command. It will read and it will print to you. Just try to understand what is your output. Is it everything is clear or not? Hope you understood this one. Just we are ABC, you are giving that output. Just I written suppose A is greater than B is there. A is greater than B is there. Now I am saying to you B is less than A. Is it right or not? A is greater than B. I am saying to B is less than A. Like that only. We are sending that ABC file input to this complete while command, while loop. Is it clear to you, all of you? We are sending input to that file. Now I am going to execute these commands. Actually, this is not my intention. So how to execute these commands? Now previously we got one error with for loop. Now how will execute these file commands with while loop? See here I will write while2.sh. So first one dash. So I'm taking while read X, either any one ln, do and done. I'm providing the file name is ABC. Now you have to write here. So what I said, simply execute ln. ln is nothing but from ABC file, it will take the first line. It will read the first line information. This is read ln. Completely read ln means it will read the input file. What is input file? ABC. ABC files input it will read, and dollar at ln is nothing but, suppose the first command is date. So what is the meaning of dollar ln? That is a date. Date will execute. Date command will execute. Now try to execute. Is there any error? We will discuss that one. Y2.sh. Now see it. Now everything is good or not? Is it clear to you? What is a speciality to for loop to, or difference to for loop to while loop? For loop treats complete line as a one argument. Okay, if it is separated by spaces, it takes as a second argument. In a line containing three words, they are separated by space. It treats it's a three different arguments. First word is first argument, space, second argument, space, third argument. If you give that same thing by line, there is no problem. Suppose if a line containing two words with for loop, there is a problem with you with for loop. Your intention is two words as a one command, but for loop treat as a two different arguments are there. So that drawback we can overcome with help of the while loop. This is a one and one thing to you, the default field separator is space. Already we are discussed in our command also. Now here, just I create one more example to you, how we will use. I will create a scenario. Better to. What is that means? Okay. Vi new.sh. Sorry, file is new. I'm creating A B C D E F G H I J K L. But we are overcome the for loop drawback with while loop, but while loop should contain the for loop characteristics also. Is it right or wrong? Now we will check that part. So while loop containing extra properties than for loop. So for loop should containing the while loop should contain the all the properties of the for loop plus extra properties. Then only we will use the while loop. Then only there is a sense. Okay, now I have some files are there. Now what will happen? Suppose if I read with the this here cat, my file name is new only. Okay, this is my file. Just try to I will read while read L next do I will call $L and done. I am providing the file name is new. What is happened? No. What is there? While condition read L do $1. Okay. Equal $1. So you got the output. Is it clear to you? Again, I will write here read while read one variable x do and echo $x and done, and I'm providing the file name is new. Everything is good. But see here, how many lines are there here? Only 2 lines are there. It is executed perfectly. Suppose my intention is I want to execute these words. This complete executed only one time. So complete output we are getting in one line means it's a completely read this complete line as a one command. It read as a complete line as a one command. But my intention is not like I want to execute A and B and C and D. How I will have to execute. Even one line is there. It is executed properly. Very good. Now my intention is I need to execute A command is suppose you feel like A to L is a some different commands are there. How I have to execute? A is a one command, B has a one command, C has a one command. Otherwise, I will give one thing to you. Vi new one. Suppose first command is date, next to time, next to ls, and next present working directory, next to calendar, next to who am I. Now try to observe what is the problem with for loop again. Now I will write for read x do. I will execute this one done, and the file name is what is the new one. So see here, you are getting some error. Why? Because it is treating complete line as a one argument. But date timeline is only one argument, is a combination of the three arguments. But for loop is while loop is thinking like that, it is a separate, is completely one argument only. But my intention is not like, sorry. Oh, again I writing the same program, just read new n and do what I saying, just I'm calling $x. $x means it will execute the $x value. So better to you done. I am providing the file is new one. Where is your output? Nothing is there. Is it clear to you? So what happened? It's completely reading this complete line as a one argument. My intention is, again I am repeating, combination of two things are there. Previously the drawback of for loop is overcome with while loop. But my intention is, I have given three arguments in a line. I want to execute same thing with for loop, while loop, sorry. I want to execute these three arguments with while loop, but while loop treat as a complete line as a one argument. So how to overcome that problem is, now we will take some, now I will explain the same thing to you. Now cat it, the file name is new one. Okay. So what I am going to do here, just you have to take read variable. You have to mention some variable, suppose a1, a2, a3, a4. So see here, how many fields are there each and every line? Only three are there. Here also three are there. So now understand here. Then after I will execute, what will happen? More than three are there. Now here you have to take the three variables here. Any name with any name. Now I will write do. What I do here? Echo. I will call a1. Next echo I will call echo $a2. Next I will call $echo a3. And next one done, and the file is new one. What is your outputs here? Date, time, ls. It's different. Okay. Next pwd cal new who am I? Now it is just separated. Now we are taking the three arguments. So what will happen? The first, each and every line, first argument, first, now the fields are separated by spaces, by in the a command also, in the while loop also. So by directly it is treating as a one argument, complete line, but I am doing three different variables. So while reading, if the while loop is separating the fields by spaces, the first field of the a line will store in a1, second line is a2, and the next one is a a3. This is a help to you. And suppose if you want to execute the commands directly, just you call directly $1, and here also you can give the $2. It will execute their output to you. No need that echo. So this is your output. Now the question is, yes, next one. Yes, Prabhu. I will going to explain the same thing only. Just now, what is that new one? New one is that. Now the thing is, now I will create a file. What is the file name? New2. Hello, welcome to the Linux. Where are you? Hi. Okay, now see. Oh, sorry. Control T. Cat it new. Now it is basically here is with containing five. Here three words. Argument. Two are there. Now how do you have to print? Now suppose you understand the all and each and everything is an argument. How you have to now previously there is three is there, everything is good. Now how we have to work with this one? Simply take while read x and taking a1 and a2 only. What will happen? Just understand here. Now do first of all I print only a1. What will come here? Just understand. Done, and the file name is new2. Please understand, it will read the complete information by the while loop. I am print and taking that here A2 also not mandatory, so you can remove that one, and just I'm printing that A1. In A1 variable, which things are storing? What is that? High. Where is the high? Actually, high also there. Uh, 1, 2, 3. So welcome is there, second word, R is there, and boy is there. Yes. Suppose if I print the A, now I will remove this one. Now A1 is not required. What will happen with A2? A2 is nothing but welcome. Actually, the reason of how we will get that first word, that is also one thing. 1 minute. Here, cat AW new to while read X read A1 A2 A3 do echo $A1 done, and the file is new2. Okay. Now it is everything is clear. I think I took different variable here. Now when I take that A1, we are getting some output. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here? Now here I will take only two variables. Okay. I only take the two variables. Actually here how many fields are there? 5 are there. Here 3 are there. Here 2 are there. Now I took while read A1 A2. Okay. Now but I am printing only I am taking only two variables. When I print that first one, everything is good. Now suppose I want to print the second one, when you take that number of variables, suppose 3 are there. If you take the 3 variables, just understand A1 A2 A3 are you taken. First two fields are separated, storing with respect to fields. But so number of fields is not sufficient with number of variable. The remaining all the data what we have, it will be stored in remaining variable. Suppose just understand here A1 A2 A3 is there. First field hi will store and welcome will store. Suppose A3 is there, last variable, but here three fields are there. That is the meaning is the last variable, it is A3 is the last variable, the complete remaining information of that line will be stored here. And second one, everything is good. Third one also everything is good. Suppose the first line containing 100 words are there. First two perfectly store. First one with hi and second one with welcome. But third variable will store the remaining complete line information. That is a information to you. Is it clear to you, all of you? I'm expecting that message from you. Is it clear to you, or will I explain one more example? Ganesh said, okay. What is the meaning? Suppose the words are in a line containing 100 lines are there, but you are taking three variables. First two variables work properly. Okay, it works very good. But third variable stores remaining the line content. What does it mean? Tilak, Prabhu, Charan. If it is not clear, then I will go to with one more example. Yes, excellent. Good. Please ask me. I am here to you for the explanation only. Now what I do, I will create a file. Hi, welcome. Suppose what is that? Prabhu. I welcome to the this is a content of the Prabhu file. Now I will write a while loop. Just I will explain in different manner. I think you will get that good clarity. One minute. I took two terminals. Let's. What's our final? Cat to Prabhu. Yes, this is our output. Now I will write a while loop. While okay. W4.sh. So first line bin bash. Now what I'm saying to here, I will take that while loop. First of all, I will clear the screen. While I take read x read line, better option, and this is one command actually. Read line is a complete one command. Okay, read line is nothing but it will read that variable line. Line is a variable. Here you can take anything. Do now read line. So instead of line, I will take different ones. Here instead of line, suppose I take that F1, okay, P1, P2, P3. Okay. Now do I am done and providing the file name is Prabhu. Now what will happen? Just it print to you P1 information. Only it will print to you echo $P1. So it will print to you echo $P1 means what things now it will read that Prabhu file information. Read command will read that Prabhu file information and which things of first line having that hi welcome to the shell script is there. Suppose what will happen in P1, what values will be stored, P2 what value will be stored, P3 what value will be stored, we will see here now. Okay, now everything is good. Now I will execute save and page and sh double4 sh. What is the output? Here first one hi is there. 1 minute. First one hi is there means first line first word. Next this is there, V is there, thank you is there. Like seems to be our command. Suppose come to the script. Now I take that variable 2. What will happen? Just here, if I take the 2 here, now I will execute the same thing to you. It will print to you second word of the each and every line is and well. Okay. Please concentrate here. How many variables I took here? That is important. So next v4.sh. I took 3 variables only. Now I try to print that last variable. What is your input of that P3 variable and respect to each and every line. So see here, the remaining complete line information will be stored in the remaining variable to the shell script. Variables are over. Last variable is there. In the last variable, the remaining content of the each and every line will be stored there. Is it clear to you now? Yes. The next one is suppose I will create one more file. This is we are using most, but here I give some information. Here we will use the while we are using the more than 2-3 servers. How we have to find out the different statistics regarding that servers. We will use this script only. Next vi I will create one file. What is that means? Vi nag. The file information is hello, welcome, Prabhu and Tilak. Without spaces I'm writing here. Please concentrate. How was the day? Okay, this is my file information. If I try to read with the what is that? If I try to read with what is that one variable a1 a2, what will happen? Just concentrate here. Same do echo $ei $a1 done and the file is now. So when I call the west, just I took the 2 variables, but I am taking the only one variable a1. It's giving to me complete information. Yes. Suppose same thing. If I print that a2, what will be there? Nothing is there. Why? Because the complete line information is stored in that first variable only. So what is the difference from here to here is while loop is treating as yes spaces, but here there is no spaces. That is intention. Yes, Ganesh right only. So the arguments are separated. We are taking respective with what is that variables. It's separated by spaces, but here there is no spaces. Suppose if you have this type of the data, how we have to sort that one? How you have to execute that one? Suppose for that one we will use the field separator. It is in same to be your awk command. So we have to take here one thing, that is a internal field separator, IFS. We will call that internal field separator. So here one important thing is there, just concentrate after execution to you. Vi, what I wrote, ls minus ltr, what is my last file name? That is okay. Now, clear? Now is there, it's separate capital nav. Okay, this is there. How we have to write that while loop? Simply here we have to do everything is same. There is no difference. See, I will take IFS. It is by default IFS value is space. Okay, internal field separator is space, but we are mentioning here. So is equals to, I'm mentioning with just do work with the colon. Is it clear to you? Now I'm saying to just I'm taking that. Now by default is a IFS. So better to write in a script. Vi s.sh. So I will write here. So please concentrate here NAG. Okay. Bin bash. Next one. Y IFS. It's already is a system defined predefined variable. Sorry, it's a comma only. Now this is mentioned. Now I will do read A1, A2, A3. 1, 2, 3 are there. Maybe you know very well how you have to use it. Do and done. And we are mentioning the file input file name is NAG, and here you have to write echo $A1. Okay, just try to execute this thing. One problem is there. So if you execute now each and now it is a real-time problem. Please understand. If you are mentioning what is the previous IFS value, is a space. Now you are mentioning comma. If you execute this thing, it works very good. There is no doubt to you. But if you continue after execution, if you try to execute a program which contains the spaces, that time you definitely get that error. Why? Because you are mentioning the internal IFS as a comma, but default it is a space. So what I do here, just understand here. Now by default it is a space. Now you are changing to comma. So before executing these things, you have to take one variable x, mention that previous field separator IFS. IFS is previously what we have, that will be stored in x variable. After executing this each and everything, you finally you have to mention a word. Finally you have to mention a word. Now in the internal field separator value, again you mention with what you have stored in x variable. Now what is the meaning of this line? The internal field separator is presently it is a space. I am storing that is in a x variable. Okay. Now you are changing that field separator based on your requirement. Not only a comma, you can take anything. Okay. Now it is perfectly, it will execute you. At the finally, after execution of the while loop, the $x is nothing but space value again reloaded to the IFS variable. Sorry, IFS fields variable is a predefined variable. So there is no problem to you, your program. There is no problem to you. So just I will execute. What will our output? Just concentrates. sh s.sh. Now everything is good now. Is it clear to you? So if you want to execute not only A1, you can take A3. There is no problem to you. sh s.sh. Okay. The remaining things will store in last variable. Okay, why? Because you are getting only 3 variables are there. That's why remaining all things will be stored here. Okay, got it. Okay, this is about the today's session. So these two things are most important, and remaining the what is that until loop we won't use more in our environments, and select loop. So, but we will discuss that one in coming sessions to you. I hope you nearly 5 to 6 sessions are remaining to for the shell script, and then we will discuss about the YAML script. Okay, thank you. Good night. Oh, nearly 6,000 comments are there. No. Okay, not a